What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? Hope everyone's doing well. This is past me, by the way. So I'm going to be doing something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and that is do a quick little comparison test for the nerf of Westwind, our favorite SR weapon that has pretty much taken the game by storm and is going to be probably nerfed to the ground when the game comes out globally. But I want to know how much of the nerfing is actually going to be done. So this is past me. Hi. I'm going to do something here. And that is, we're going to test this bad boy out. Okay, you guys can see here, I'm going to remove all other weapons, and we're going to do this butt naked. That's right, butt naked, because we don't want any interference in regards to all my stats here. I won't touch this. Okay, we'll leave this at 409 and 80. We won't mess with it. Even when it comes out, I'll do the test with these exact stats. Okay, so let's go back into the bear now and actually do some testing. Now we're going to check out my stats. 74%. Crit is 6.44%. Crit hit damage is 52%. Okay, so all that stuff stays the same. Everything else here is adjusted. You guys can see 5,817. Now, let's get into the actual fight, and we're going to test a before and after for Westwind. Let's see how much they actually did nerf this to the ground, or if it was nerfed to the ground, right? So we're above the recommended, so the damage will remain the same. Nothing will be adjusted there. Full crit, so we're testing this for that reason as well. So let's go ahead and go with this and see where we get with all these numbers. So 329,127. I'm not going to do any of those extra like shadow steps and stuff. Okay, sorry, one sec. Bear's coming at me. I had to kind of be quiet. 315,912. Okay, so these are crits so far. So far, so good at 5% crit. All right, there we go. 226, 3329. Okay, let's just see. Again, we're testing this to see how much damage reduction on the weapon there is. You guys can see I've already got 3 stacks of the Westwind, so that's a good sign, obviously. This. We'll do one shadow step test later, okay? 4, 6, 6, 7. And that right there, guys, is obviously the buff working as it's intended, the Westwind buff, okay? Oh, I didn't see that number. Shoot. And I got a crit there because I got 5 now stacks of it. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, 266, about the same. Okay. Now I can probably start doing a little bit more stuff like this. Shadow step, defense down. Let's see what this looks like now, okay? Oh, I don't have any buffs left. Basic attacks, there we go. 3, 7. Okay, so you guys can see it's 60% more damage pretty much on that front. Do it again. Just keep that defense up. Some damage here. Get some MP back. Okay, guys, we're going to test out Westwind here. So we're going to go to player. I did it on bear as well. So I have a before and after video. Now that crit damage does work, I don't think we're going to actually see a nerf. We're probably going to see a pretty big increase in the amount of damage we're doing with this weapon. So let's jump in here and let's see how this works, okay?
Time to warm up.
No, get Chaw. 100% get Chaw, guys. Get Chaw on a weapon. That's just weapon-wise. You don't even need a weapon early on. You can do SR weapons. Get Chaw. She's definitely worth it.
He's all mine.
All right, guys. Hold on. Westwind time. Oh yeah, that is a nerf. That right there is a big nerf. I could really tell with that damage right there. That's 30. That's a pretty big decrease in damage.
I need to hunt efficiently.
Bro, turn around. What are you doing? Why'd you look there for? So normally, last time I was doing 320k crit with no gear on. Now I did 230. So that's a pretty hefty nerf there. 250, yeah. Okay. We're definitely seeing a pretty big nerf. Still really good weapon, but definitely notice the nerf. Okay, let's see how this looks like, guys. Okay, 157. It's probably because of a crash, buddy. Thank you for the donation for that. It's probably because the game's bugged right now. A lot of people are having problems with mobile, so just give them a little bit of time. I'm sure they'll fix it. 250. So about the same. Okay, so about the same there. Secret bullet hit twice so far. $185. Okay. Sorry guys, I gotta do a couple different things here for testing. It definitely has lost a lot of its damage. I'll show you guys a comparison afterwards, okay? 216. Okay, that's just increase from secret bullet though. I need to get a crit off. That's what I'm trying to wait for. No, still no crits. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do some of this testing as well because I did that in my last video as well too. 307. Okay, so that's about this. Still lower for sure. Still haven't got a crit off yet though.
I need to hunt efficiently. It's no use.
Yeah, I only got 5% crit, so I'm not gonna get too many chances of critting.
I see it all.
.242. Okay. Gonna restart again, guys. Hey guys, what's going on? Present me this time. So you saw past me, and then past me, and now it's present me. And I want to finish up and conclude what the findings are with Westwind. So if you guys are not aware, as global players, Westwind, this SR weapon, this beast of a weapon, was the best weapon in the game when it came out, and they realized how crazy it was because it carried every single player that had it at the 8-3 level, and pretty much helped us complete the entire game without any SSRs. That's how I did my SR challenge. Won't even lie, it's the main carry in the game. There are other really good weapons, but this one here was huge. So they nerfed it. They nerfed it by 30%. Now, if you watch both videos, you can see there was a pretty drastic drop in damage. So for example, some of the crits that I did on the pre-nerf was like 310 to 390, depending on the secret bullet buffs. And then when you did it on the post nerf, it was about 210. So it's about a 100k drop in actual damage, right? So I did both tests with no blessings, with no interference with artifacts. It was just raw damage. There, and both times you saw a pretty substantial difference in damage. Now, where does that leave Westwind as a weapon? What do you do with it? So I'll be honest with you guys. Even with the nerfs, even with the cooldowns, the damage reduction and everything, it's still one of the best weapons in the game. I'm sorry, like I'm still using it on my free-to-play right now, the brand new one that I created, and I've been using it here still to test it. I haven't increased the value yet because I want to conclude this testing with you guys, but I'll go ahead and finish this up now. It's still hands down one of the best weapons in the game. So don't sleep on this. If you have a chance to get this to A3, get it up. Even with the nerf, it's still incredible. Now, I will say what I said right before they nerfed this. I like 20 days before they nerfed it, I said this to you guys. If they still see the value of this gun being too high, they may nerf it again. And as you saw before, they did not provide us back a refund because of this nerf that they did to this gun. And I don't think they're going to provide another resource back if they nerf it again. But I'm being real with you guys. It's still one of the hardest hitting weapons in the game. So if you have a chance to get A3 on it and you're free to play, get this weapon up. It's going to be one of the hardest hitting wind weapons you have, period, let alone one of the best weapons you have in your arsenal, hands down. All right, guys, that's the conclusion. Westwind nerf, not a big deal. Shake it off. Let's go. Talk to you guys in the next one.